Hi everyone. How are you today? Today I don't the topic that I'll be talking about it's not heavy, but I just want to hear how is your day because lately I've been thinking about staying in peace and I'm like I haven't been doing that and I wonder why. There are some biological response to whatever I'm having, but also like things has been moving pretty fast that I can't stay still and the excitement sometimes creating a fragment moments that is not fun and I'm like that's okay but we can tap into more peace in our day because we choose to, and that's what I am choosing today. And I thought about this story when I'm thinking about being in peace with whatever I'm having. And the story is not my story. So, this is the story that I heard from someone, and that someone is from a TV show that I watch that I essentially, oh, that's really great. That's a really great story. So, the story goes like this. There is A is planning to launch a restaurant, but he hasn't like go for it for the last couple of years and he has been blaming his mother which is sick and have been schizophrenic for quite a while and has been causing so many disturbance in his life, and he's been called to the police to whatever it is to pick up his mom, and it was really tiring. It was really heavy. And a responsible wise, like it's not his biological mother. That is his biological mother. But at the same time, when someone has a problem, have something to go through, it is hard for someone else to be responsible for that person's action. In this case, the mother has a schizophrenia, and that's why it's been hard for him. And to fund his restaurant, he goes to a competition. And in that competition, he failed to reach the top, the number one, to get the prize. And by the end of the interview, he said something along that. I have a hard time to live up my dreams because of my mom having a schizophrenic um, impulse and causing disturbance to society. And I need to be there for her instead of for myself. And then one of the judges in that competition have a similar experience to this A to A, and the judges pull him outside the episode and said something to him. And by the end of his place there, when he failed and he need to go back to his real life, he share what this judge telling him. The judge said, "Hey, when things need to get done, it just need to be done. You don't need to think too long for it. You don't need to overthink it. You don't need to do anything else. You just need to get it done." That in itself is different way to say of just do it, because you can just freaking do anything. But sometimes the feeling of burden, it's heavy our heart and we can't move on and we can't do it in such a light heart, and eventually we stutter and we stumble upon something that is not even there. It's just the nuance, it's just the vibe, it's just the path that we are in. But we are stumbling into something that is unseen, and that is what slows you down. So when things need to be done, just do it. That's really awesome. And then he was so A was so is so enlightened to actually, yeah, she's just my mom. It is part of the time. It's part of the moment, and I just need to be there for this person and not blaming whatever it is that is not happening in my now. So he go out of the competition, and he left the competition with a different prize, which is great. And that's like how you can make peace with your own situation. Because sometimes what you are having right now, it's not part of the deal, but it is your responsibility. Meaning that maybe it's not something you have planned before, but because it stumbled upon your next step, you need to stop and pause whatever it is that you're doing and eventually do that thing that is in front of you that you cannot unseen. And sometimes life takes you surprises that you never thought, and you need to just freaking do it. And when you do it and it's like, okay, this is the thing that I need to be doing, this is what I'm responsible for. Okay, I have this thing I want to do, but I know that this is because it's like so related to me. I cannot not do this first, and it's becoming the priority. And the moment you do it with such a light heart, you eventually see yourself as the person. We done it. It's done. What's next? So you have some space left for the next best thing for yourself instead of making a pause and start blaming, oh my God, my mother did this to me. Oh my God, why is my mother having schizophrenic? Oh my God, why am I having this coincidence, this moment that is just unfit? It's just not what I planned. It happened. Maybe not for a reason that you like, but it happened. So what? You're going to not see it and just like blindly reject it, deny it? Will that make you a good person? Or will that actually make you a really terrible one? And I said this yesterday in the live stream is that remember that you are human. This life never been perfect. It never meant to be perfect. But you are here with your everything, with your humanity intact, and you need to stay there, be present, grounded as much as you can, and be human. And that's like what this life is about. Sometimes life would set you back, and you can't do anything but to replan, reorganize, restructure whatever plan you have, and start with there so that your heart still stay intact and you are moving forward with such a light-heartedness that you have been inside of you. So that's what I'm going to leave you with in this live stream. It's a short one, and I will see you tomorrow.